Hello beautiful Pisces, and welcome to your oracle message. Now, I have to tell you, this week has been strange. Sometimes I do readings and it's like they're purposely trying to keep me out of what I've already done. You know, like I try to follow a theme. You ever do that? Like I'll follow a theme, but it's like every time I go to listen to the videos that I've done, it's like I can't retain anything. So I decided to just go wild. In other words, go for whatever came in with the oracle cards without really paying any regards to what came in. Whatever needs to come in from those will come in while I'm doing this reading, and if nothing does, well then this is going to be a standalone and do its own thing. Okay? So I pulled a Wisdom of the Oracle card, and what came in was by the book. And this would be like almost telling you do it by the book. But the 11 here, the Justice card, is reminding me that sometimes an apple's not an apple, right? With the Justice, you see the scale, everything's being even. An eye for an eye, you know, tooth for a tooth, leg for a leg, whatever, you know. Let's stop with the body parts. And I feel that by the book is the same thing. It's like everything that you're doing in life is by the book, right? It's by a book that's been taught to you, that came through belief systems, or how people told you things should be done, or then at one point an opinion or a mindset that you adopted for yourself. And I feel that what they're saying in this oracle message is, look, sometimes you got to throw out the book, okay? And this, by no means, this card is not what it means. In here it says to do it by the book, but I feel the protection message is the one that applies here. And it is, now's the time for a real change in consciousness as you are incited to revolt. Challenge the structures that are limiting authentic progress. And I think that is more. The reason I feel is like there's, you know, Papa Elephant, Mama Elephant, and Child Elephants. And I feel this is you here, following what's been taught before, right? It says, focus on what you really want to achieve regardless of whether it feels so far outside the box that the established order may reject it. Genius, invention, and transformation are rarely comfortable and less likely to be accepted by mainstream, right? It may be time for you to say no to the way of what is, take a stand, make real changes. It could be that the structure of your inner world is alerting you to the need for a complete overhaul. Okay, so this is a time for transformation. So let go of fear of change. Your intuition will lead you through the darkness. There's no turning back now. Trust that light will dawn. Epiphanies will surely lead to miracles. And when it says your intuition will lead you through darkness, I'm reminded of the other readings where the Queen of Cups came in, and the King of Cups, okay? King and Queen of Intuition. So I feel that's coming in now. See, now I'm remembering stuff. So this is this. This is what we're talking about here. So I'm going to take another oracle here. This is Spirit Messages. Oh, no. Is it? Yes. Is this Spirit Messages? Yes. And this is the Power to Surrender. I haven't used these in a while. And yet if you hear like a fan kicking on in the background, it got really warm all of a sudden, as it does sometimes in the fall. You know, we get cold, and then suddenly it gets cool, and then gets warm again. I feel like Mother Nature resembles me right now with the hormones. Hot flash, cold flash. Yeah, ancestral wisdom absolutely coming in here. We are your ancestors and we love you. We walked the earth many years before you. We ask you at this point in time to learn and grow from our past experiences. You are our legacy, and we will keep on helping you as we continue to evolve here in the spirit world. Not only that, as soon as I saw ancestors, I was talking about Papa, Mama, and Baby, right? This message is all about what's been taught to us before and how we move forward from it. Because a lot of the times we just don't, I don't know, we feel, what happens to us is we just We adopt things and it's been passed down and passed down, and then we just don't. I just don't think that we expand enough, right? And we don't do it to do it on purpose. We learn a lot of new things, but our core beliefs sometimes stay stuck in the past. Okay? So, you're not alone as you walk on the earth and live in your physical world. So sometimes it feels like you're not receiving the help you need or the assistance. But draw strength from our help here from the spirit world. We're constantly evolving and growing as well, and encourage you to learn from our past mistakes. So you don't have to make the same ones in your lifetime. And this comes in with change. Change, like I said, with the Hierophant that came in as well, change is going to need to happen. It's just going to need to evolve forward. That's just what change is, right? You've inherited many of your gifts, talents, and abilities from us, as well as some of our false habit behaviors and even our addictions. You know, in Ancestors, a lot of people like to think it's the people that are, you know, way back in the past, you know, in the 1900s. But your ancestors can be the past loved ones that just went away. It could be parents, grandparents that you knew in your lifetime. They have now become ancestors, right? Take as many of the positive aspects as possible and move forward as you listen to your soul. Over time, the negative aspects can be eliminated once you've acknowledged that you have free will and can make your own choices in this lifetime. Honor us as we honor you. Move forward with our love and blessing. I know I talked a lot about my father burning cabinets in the last video. But you know, from that experience, I learned that preparation is key to anything. He learned it, taught it to me, and I learned not to be that person either by destroying other people's property, right? You don't want to do that because it can end up costing you more or causing you more problems than you began with. So preparation is key. Getting your little ducks in a row before things happen is always a good thing as well. So that's what I learned from him, okay? All right, so I'm going to take from the Sacred Destiny here. Going forward. Are you noticing the shades of green? Yes, I love the shades of green. Reminds me of nature, green grass, heart space, all of that great stuff. It's beautiful. So going forward feels good. I mean, it's all in the same vein, isn't it? I feel it is. Can you almost just anticipate and know where this is going? Can you feel it in your energy field? I'm interested to know, okay? It says, fertility, productivity, love, health, abundance, and fulfillment are ahead for you. Things are growing and expanding in your life. Keep going forward. Sometimes it may be easy to be distracted by what's occurring around you, but this indicates that it's important to not let anything hold you back from increasing the bounty in your life. Step up and know that your needs will be taken care of. Your life is escalating and intensifying in the best possible way for your highest good. Okay? So, just keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. And sometimes that means making decisions out of the box, out of the norm. Sometimes the trail will be in this picture, which is a gorgeous picture, by the way. Sometimes the trail will be in this picture, and sometimes it won't be at all. Okay? Sometimes it won't be at all. Sometimes you're just going to have to walk forward and make your own way. Alright, so let's take one from Spirit Messages. I do believe this one is, this is a power to surrender. See, I can't keep anything I can't keep anything straight today. I don't know why. It's like my power to focus on one thing is not good. It's just not good. And I don't know if that's also something that's occurring with you. Maybe some of you are feeling this way right now. Surrender to drama. No matter how emotionally charged the situation, remain calm and don't contribute to the drama. Staying centered will help resolve the issue more quickly. This again, I'm feeling that King of Cups that came in on Tuesday. That drama, that stay calm in the middle of a storm thing. It'll probably help you very much. And this is not only that, it's just that sometimes we make mountains out of molehills, and we don't mean to. It's just that things aren't going our way, or there's too many things piling up one after another, and we start feeling like we just, you know, like things, it just builds up, if you know what I mean. You start feeling the buildup of it, and it starts creating that drama thing that comes through. So, yeah. Do you want some more? Yeah, I want some more, I think. Let's go this way, back down the other way. Surrender to silence. In quiet meditation or contemplation, let go and enter the stillness within. Silence can heal and replenish you. I like this as like a monastery on an island. Kind of cool. Kind of nice. So, again, you got shades of green. Are you seeing this? Yeah. It's all kind of relaxed. I mean, if you look at these drama, it's like stay centered and help resolve the issue more quickly. I said the King of Cups, and then it's like silence and meditation comes in right after. Almost like, you know, doing the same thing again. It's like, look, just relax. Just, you know, chill out. Everything's okay. Everything will be okay, right? Yeah. I like that very, very much. Okay. I'll be glad when it cools off for a bit so I can start walking outside again. I feel it too hot sometimes to go out there, so I kind of have to make do with a little bit of, you know, walking indoors. And look at these trees, protection and truth. They both come in. I feel that they're coming in together to say that you're protected by the truth. I feel a very strong message to tell you that you're protected by the truth. The truth protects you. Okay, and I'm not talking about sometimes being overly truthful, because God knows we all can do that. It's not overly truthful, it's overly sharing, right? You give too much. People didn't ask for it, and then you share it, and it causes you more problems. It's like, well, nobody asked for that, but now that you mentioned it, you know, just be careful on that point. You don't need to share it unless, you know, it's asked. And not only that, look at these trees, you guys. Look at these trees. And remember I told you that sometimes the path, you can't see it as clearly? Can you see what I'm talking about here? It's almost a barely there path. So your truth is protecting you. And again, here as well, there is like a little bit of path here, but it's even less. And I almost feel like it's saying that because the path is so almost not seen, I feel that it's almost saying that it's truly a remarkable individual who lets the truth guide them. Okay? I'll just say it. I'm going to leave that here. I'm just going to leave that here. Okay? There's sometimes I could have just like fluffed it and gone, oh, you know, they don't know the truth. They don't need to know the truth. And I know a lot of people who've done that in their lives. They've kind of let people be, you know, clueless, and it probably worked out for them, right? They may not lie, but they were not exactly forthcoming with, or able to correct, or even, you know, tell people, well, that's not exactly correct, right? And they figured it wasn't going to really harm anybody. But I'm thinking that it does, because I don't know. I just have a feeling that this was important to impart to you. Okay? For certain things, you know, doesn't matter, I guess. But I think for certain things it really does matter. You need to have the truth there, and the truth will protect you. And the reason it protects you is that nobody can come back at you and say that you were lying, or the lie can't suddenly catch up to you. You just, if you have the truth of your convictions, and the truth of what you're doing, and the truth of what's true to you, then your life matters. You're living your truth, and you're protected by it. Okay? So, that doesn't mean that you have to ramrod your truth to everybody else's perception. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about being true to yourself. Vulnerability. There's that green leaf right there. There's that green coming in again. Okay? This is confirmation that you're seeking to tread into the unknown. Unfamiliar territory. Right. The path least taken. We've established this a few times now, right? We have established this a couple of times now. Where decisions are based more on intuition. We have talked about this as well, right? Where is it? Where did I read it? I saw it here. Was it here? I read it somewhere. Just read it. Okay. So let's go. Are based most on intuition rather than rationality. Don't let fear hold you back or allow a misguided sense that feeling vulnerable is somehow a negative condition. Right. Sometimes putting your truth out there feels very vulnerable as well, right? You put something out there and you're going, ooh, you know, now, you know, people have something against me, or they could use something against me for my truth, my beliefs, etc., etc. I don't know. I think sometimes being vulnerable helps. I have rarely regretted when I've done something that I needed to say I'm sorry about. I've rarely regretted saying I'm sorry. And most of the people have not used it against me. I'll tell you why. I think it's because they have no defense against vulnerability. And also sincereness, if that's a word. They don't know how to react to that. Somebody being completely sincere and honest. Okay, so here we go. Oy, oy, oy. Wow, not for you. Yeah, this not for you is this thing. Remember, I told you buy the book? Just take it and put it by the book. Not for you. Buy the book is not for you. That's exactly what it says, yeah. And I love the fortune cookie. Nope. Look at it. Nope. One of my favorite cards. I love this one. And 6 is action. 6 is going transition. We also had the 6 of Swords, I believe, in the reading on Tuesday. It says to transition, to do something different. This is a game of chess. And you're not playing. You're not playing on this board. You're not even playing that game. You're playing your own. You're playing for your own. Buy the book? Not for you. It's not for you, Pisces. Okay? So I love this. This is absolutely excellent as a reading. It has everything you need. Everything you needed to hear. It's really special. I also took out, let me see, I also took out the cosmic, what is it called? The Cosmic Journey Oracle. So I'm going to pull just one out of here to finish this off, and then we'll do the singing bowl. Okay. All right. So let's see here. Okay. Just letting you know. See? I didn't need to say the words. I'm just showing you. With all this green, I have to tell you that I'm feeling a whole lot of going out in nature and just kind of finding yourself. Sometimes it's good to be quiet, something I don't do a lot on this channel, but I mean, you know what I mean? You go and you find quiet and you find yourself. You find your true self. You can finally hear that through all of the stuff that's constantly coming in. When you're still, you can actually hear something, right? So it says this. Shh. Do you hear that? It's the whisper of the universe asking you to listen. The loudest clamor doesn't necessarily correspond to our truest heart. Imagine a pristine lake. If there are too many waves disturbing the surface, you cannot make out what's at the bottom. But when the water is still, the image becomes crystal clear. In stillness, we get the rare opportunity to listen with another set of ears. Quiet contemplation, mindfulness, meditation, and just doing nothing all have even more value in our always-on lives. Everything is talking to us if we simply slow down to listen fully. In those subtle whispers, you will meet your truest self. This is the same one that's been talking to you all along. How can you cultivate the habit of stillness on a more regular basis in your life? So it suggests, sit still for 18 minutes and simply listen. As thoughts come, let them go like clouds passing. Listen fully to a deeper truth around you. After the 18 minutes, the next word or phrase you hear or see is your answer. Write it down where you can see it. And 18 minutes because the card is 18. As you guys know, I love 18 because it is 9. I love 9. And yeah, there you go. All right, so here's the part where I'm going to be doing the singing bowl, my beautiful ones. So if you have headsets on and you are listening with earphones, please be careful because this might get very loud and might hurt your ears. I'm going to do it 4 times to the 4 non-existent corners of this bowl because it's round. And we're going to check out the energy. Now this would be a great time to just close your eyes in stillness. I'm not going to do it for 18 minutes, but it could give you a great head start in finding that calm energy that you're looking for. So I'm going to count it down from 3 to 1, and we're going to begin. 3, 2, 1. Alright, right away I noticed that both sides, and the way that I usually do it is the energy flows through your body from up till down, or down to up. Rarely from side to side though. The energies on both sides are usually the energies coming from peers or the planet or where we are, and I feel that these side energies took a long time to clear. So you may be getting a lot or being bombarded by a lot of energy. That was to put together negative energy, but energy that may be slightly negative in nature, or you may just be getting influenced by your own belief systems from the past or people that you've known, and it's just been affecting you like this. So you're going to have to work at that this week, okay, for the rest of the week. Just work on letting that energy flow in a more positive way than what it has been, and be still. Be still when you can. Go out in nature, look at all this green coming in, these trees, the island, alone in nature, just staying there and receiving it, okay? The more you do, the better it'll feel for you, and the more you probably will be able to accomplish. Now, they say 18 minutes. If you can do it for just 5, that's brilliant. It's beautiful. If you're doing it while you're here with me, that's beautiful as well. It is sure to help you. And like I say, my readings will not always correlate with the week that you are having, but it's good to keep them. If you've ever felt this way, or anticipate that you might be having a week in the future that's just gonna make you feel a little bit, you know, there's stuff you can use here to kind of earmark, as they say with the book, you know, tag or just bend the page. I know you're not supposed to do that, but you know, just put a bookmark somewhere so that you know how to get back to this, to try to move forward when that kind of energy comes in. When you feel like you're stuck at an impasse because you just can't change certain things and the way you're thinking about it. Sometimes coming back here, something gets triggered and helps you move forward. So, thank you so much for being here. I'm sending you a lot of love, light, and blessings. Thank you for always being a great support, my beautiful subscribers. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. Hit that notification bell, share it, leave me a comment, let me know what you think. I also have 2 other channels, Connected to Deck Tarot. It's in the description, and I also have life path numbers that I do every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I drop all those videos on that other channel. Thank you so much for being here. Love, light, and blessings. Bye for now.